Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Let's plug her in. I got this figured out finally. When I sound with the microphone, there is no sound when it's plugged in, but if I unplug it, once I finished with the recording, then the sound comes through. So I hope that you all can hear me loud and clear. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay. First of all, let me close up my gown or my robe. Okay, we will put her right here. Well, y'all, I came on for two things. First of all, we're going to do a little taste test. I brought out a kumquat and I brought out the passion fruit. Never tasted it. And I also, for good measure, brought out a grape just in case I don't like the kumquat and passion fruit. We got the knife to cut the passion fruit. And I found these at Myers the other day. Oh, by the way, Diana, I hit snake eyes. I went back for those that doggone throw, and they weren't there. They had the whole shelf filled with new stuff. But I bought 3 of these new things. They were $1. They were listed as salsa bowls, and I may use it for salsa eventually because we at the Grow Club will be having a salsa workshop, I think in May. And then she wants me to do, she said either the vanilla or butter workshop. I'll probably go with the vanilla. But anyway, this is the $1 salsa bowl. So I don't know how much it cost originally, but it was on clearance. So I bought a green, a yellow, and a red. They did not have blue. And I said I would use this for whatever. So what I did was I put some cream cheese, the sweet dip, the T. Marzetti's cream cheese dip for fruit in this bowl. So that's what I will use if I need to. Okay, so we will get to the taste test in a minute. Well, you guys, I made it back to Joann's today, or the liquidation store as it's now called, and I had a strict budget of $25, and I went to get the tool. And what I decided to do, I had been going to this other one, and I was through. I was done. I got all the things I needed, and I have enough yarn and stuff, so I decided to concentrate on embroidery because I do that too, and I got all the embroidery stuff I want. But today, I found one thing that I had been looking for that they didn't have at the other store. I went to the one that was 5 minutes from my home, and I found my Fabre wax. And what this beeswax does is you run your thread through the beeswax, and it coats the thread and makes it easier for you to hand sew. So this is very important with embroidery, for me at least. So I bought 3 of them. They had 4. I left one for the next person who needs it. But I got 3 of these bad boys because what I did was I bought supplies to last me for life. And I spent a little more than what I would have planned to spend during the Joann closeout. But I didn't concentrate on closeout prices because what they did was they hiked the prices and then they put everything like 20% off. So the stuff still ended up costing more than what it cost before all this happened when it was just a regular Joann. So people weren't fooled and people were not thrilled and people were not happy. So I decided to concentrate on specifics, things that I knew that I wanted, and I didn't even think about the sales, but then I went for every deal that was there. So I got a lot of things at 40 and 50% off, and I stuck with the little things. So yes, I spent more money, but I saved probably quintuple what I would have spent had this not been going on, the liquidation. So that's what I got today with the embroidery. And then I got some more embroidery. I'll show you this. I bought a lot of these last week, but I found 3 more on today. These are iron-ons. I like to do my own sheet sets. I haven't embroidered in a long time, and I like to do my sheet sets. And so I got some for pillowcases and things like that. This one, I got the buzzing bees because I'm a B and B school. Although I'll get a B school shirt, I can buy my own t-shirt and make my own little bee t-shirts. I iron these on and then I can embroider them. And then I stuck with the farm theme. I've got piggies on this one, and then I have some other animals on the other one. I got one an apron that I'm gonna do that I bought last week, and on that apron I will iron on. I'll iron on the it's spices. That's what it is for the iron on. Okay, and then I got my tool. Now last week I bought 10 yards. That is out in the greenhouse. I went back today and here it is. I told her I brought my own bag because Joann's, they're out of bags, so they're using grocery bags and stuff. So I took my own bag and I told her just stuff it in there. And she did, and here it is. I bought on today. Now I got 10 yards last week. The black right here is 13 yards. And then the blue, I got another 5 yards. And then there was another black. I ended up getting like another 10 yards. So altogether, I have over 40 yards of tulle. This tulle will last me a long time because, it'll fade out and everything, but I can use it forever. So I'm going to be very, very careful with the cutting of it so that I could just use it over and over. So I think I got a good deal. The black was 74 cents a yard. Tulle is normally $1.99 a yard, on the typical Joann day. So that's how much I used to pay for it. So I would get like 2 or 3 yards, and that was it for the season. Well, 74 cents a yard, I got the whole roll of this black, okay, the whole roll. And then the blue, I got half the roll. I went with 5 yards because this cost a little more. This was because of the color, of course, because it's the same thing. This was $1.49, so that was still cheaper than $2. This would have been more than $2 a yard. Now, this would have been $2 on a typical day, and it was 74 cents today. On a typical day, since this was $1.49 today, this probably would have been about $4 a yard. So I didn't get as much of it, but I got enough, okay? And like I said, it's enough to last. And I went with the color black because usually I get red. I've gotten pink before. I've gotten different colors. I went with the black because I figured on days where it's like a lot of sun and the plants may need a little shade or cooling, I think the black would help with that. It'll block that sun just a wee bit. So that's why I went with the black. But anyway, here it is. So it's in the bag, and I will be getting it out to the greenhouse. We're supposed to hit, I think, 61 on Wednesday. So on that day, I'll be going back out to the greenhouse. I'll be filming, and I will be taking the tool. Okay, now on to the taste. Oh, before the taste test, to the title of the video. Y'all, a pepper whooped my behind. Remember those sweet peppers that I bragged about yesterday, the sweet bananas? Well, yes. That first pepper that I fried the night before and stuffed, just beautiful. That pepper that I bit into yesterday from the grill, just beautiful. Well, I did the other peppers too on the grill. Well, apparently somebody mixed up the peppers. So I ended up biting into another pepper, and I took like a small bite. It wasn't a huge, and thank God, because see, I started to just dig into it. But I was just taking a regular bite because I was eating the rest of my food. I took that small bite of that pepper, and it was just a small bite. When I say my lips have since grown back, okay? That thing whooped my butt. It was like the moment I bit into it, I thought, uh-oh, because my teeth started burning, the few I got left. And then it got hotter and hotter and hotter. And of course, I had no milk, no ice cream, nothing. So all I could do was, I went through a whole thing of water, 32 ounces, y'all, and it didn't touch it. So finally, to at least get an edge, to take the edge off, and that's all it did, enough to where I wouldn't be crying. I had some cheese in there, so I bit into the cheese, and I just kept eating the cheese to, because the cheese would stop the burn on contact, but as soon as that cheese was gone, boom, it would come right back. I suffered for 30 minutes, okay, y'all? And finally, it began to ease up enough to where I knew that it was going to burn what was left of my intestines out. And I was like, Lord, have mercy. I threw I threw the rest away. I threw all of it. I don't care if it was banana or Habana, okay? Those peppers hit the garbage. Okay, I just wasted that $1.91 because it cost $1.91 a pound, and those 4 peppers that I bought were right around a pound. It got wasted because it hit the garbage. Never again. I'll deal with the farmers because y'all not gonna mix up peppers and just put them in there. Maybe they didn't know, or whatever. But boy, I paid the piper on yesterday, and I won't even. It burned my throat, my tongue, my lips. That was the worst part. My gums, everything, and it was horrible. Okay. If it wasn't for the fact that I was suffering so bad, oops, I just covered up the mic. If it wasn't for the fact that I was suffering so bad, I definitely would have came on film so y'all could have seen the disaster as it was unfolding. But I didn't do it. I just couldn't. I had to concentrate on trying to eliminate the burn. So yes, I got my butt whooped by a pepper, or a piece of pepper, or a peck of pepper. Okay. And it wasn't pickled. Okay, y'all, so let's get on to the taste test, and then we're going to get off of here. Okay, so we're going to start with the kumquat. Should I dip it in? I think I'll dip it in. Let me go raw, because I've never tasted a kumquat. So the packaging said it's sweet on the outside and tart on the inside. And that's where this dip will come in. So let's see what it tastes like. Let's bite into it. First, we got to do the smell. Okay. And it's supposed to be citrus, so let's see. Tastes like a tangerine. Whoa. Wow. Golly. Okay. It's horrible, but it's a good horrible. It tastes good, but boy, it caught me off guard. It is so tart and sour on the inside. Y'all saw it crossed my eyes, okay? But the sweetness balances. Can't even talk. The sweetness, it's got me puckering. Ooh, and the sour thing, it hits and then it comes back and now it's in my throat. The sweetness balances out the tartness of it. So, hey, I can deal with this, but I don't think I'll be buying it. I might. It's addictive. It's like an addictive, it's going to be a love-hate relationship with this little thing. It's powerful. I'm glad it's not bigger, but it tastes like a tangerine to me. That's how it started off until that lemon business of it hit. I don't know. It's a combination of something. Where do these come from? Jen, tell me, because you told me about it yesterday. You said they were ready, and yes, they are. Okay, Q just dipped. So let's see how it tastes dipped. Now I'm getting the sweetness. The tartness has gone away, but now the sweetness is taking over. So let's see what it tastes like with this cream cheese dip. Let's see. It's still tart, but the cream cheese dip, oh God, woo! It mellowed it a little. But now the sweetness is kicking in. Ooh, Sherry's coming over tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Punchki Day. I'll explain that in a minute. Pull it up. And Punchki is spelled P-A-C-S-Z. Wait, it's P-A-Z-C-A-Y or something like that. It's called Punchki Day. And we have a Polish tradition here in Michigan. So the Polish, they celebrate eating punchkis. And it's always on Fat Tuesday in conjunction with the Mardi Gras. So we do that. And so everybody will be celebrating by eating punchkis tomorrow. So I'm going to go get me two. And then Sherry's coming by later. Sherry's gonna eat a kumquat, and I'm not gonna tell her anything about it. Get ready, y'all. And I might have to film her when she does it. Okay, I'm gonna eat the rest of this because it is good. Like I said, it's good. It's just it gets you by surprise. But now Sherry may have had a kumquat because she's a world traveler. She just got back from California. She brought back my cousins there on my mother's side. She was staying with them. They had a lemon tree, they had a lime tree, I believe, and they had an orange tree. And Sherry said the oranges were ripe, and she picked them right from the tree, and she brought a lot back. My cousin told her, take as many as you want. You know, they take that stuff for granted. And so Sherry brought back a whole bunch of oranges, and I hope she brings me one tomorrow because I've never had an orange right off the tree, and I bet it's going to be delicious. Okay, I finished that kumquat. Woo! Now, on to the passion fruit. Let's see what that tastes like. Now, this looks like a plum. And one of my passion fruits was molded. It had just molded. That one we probably saw on the edge, I had to toss it. I don't believe in even cutting mold from around mold. It has to go. But the rest of them were in good shape. So, we're going to try this. It's hard as a rock. Dang, knife won't even cut it. Okay, passion fruit, what's up? Okay, I had to stab it. Dang. And it still won't cut. It smells like a plum. Now that I'm getting inside of it, if I can get it to, maybe the knife is dull. Don't want to cut myself. Okay, I'm in there now, finally. Okay, let me be careful. Let's see what this thing looks like. Oh no, I don't like, I'm not even, no, I can't eat anything that looks like the D word. Look at this. No. It smells okay, but no, Q can't do it. Q can't do it, y'all. I just wasted some more money. And then the juice ended up falling in here. No, Q can't do it. No. Okay, y'all, so failed test. Let's get to the grape. That's safe. And dang, I ruined my doggone sweet stuff because I could have dipped my grape in that. Okay. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Like I said, I'm going to have a love-hate relationship with that, with the kumquat. So I can't wait to try the guava, and I really can't wait to try the star fruit. So when I go back, it'll probably be later this week. I'll go back to Myers and I'll probably get the guava, and then I'll get the star fruit. And the star fruit came with, I think it was like 4 in the package, and it was already peeled, so all you have to do is eat it. So that's going to be enjoyable. I can look at that and tell I would probably like it. Guava, I don't know. But that passion fruit, nah. Y'all tell me if that's how it's supposed to look. But no, I couldn't do it. But the grape is good. It's nice and sweet. And look how big they are. And they were on sale. Okay, so I've rambled enough. We're at 18 minutes, so I'm going to get off of here. I'm preparing for my surgery this week. Tomorrow when I go to get the Punchkis are on the same street as my eye doctor. I have to go. I'm going to be taking my old glasses, not these. And I have to get the right lens taken out because that's the first eye, this one right here, that's going to be operated on. So I'm taking my old glasses. He will punch the lens out. And then after the surgery, I will wear the old glasses. I would use the left eye of the glasses to be able to see. And then the right eye will be, bare. And then when I go for the second surgery, I'm fine. At that point, I'll be out of glasses altogether. And my sister, she's bringing me some reading glasses just in case I need them immediately, which I probably will. So I'm all straight with that. And then I have those clip and flips too. So I can use those. But I need those on top of something else. Or unless I could have the doctor pop the things out of these and then just put my clipping flips and use these as readers because they're in the same shape. So I could just clip them on just for the time being until I can get some more fancier, nicer readers. Another thing too, you guys, my sister was telling me about the Walmart that I'm closer to now. She told me that they sell tulle there and fabric. I didn't know they had that type of area at that particular Walmart. So that's good to know. So with the Joann right in that same plaza closing, I can switch over to Walmart to get my tulle. And it's probably going to be cheaper, 9 times out of 10. So Sherry said, you're going to enjoy that smaller Walmart, she said, because it's a lot of things in there that aren't in the super Walmart. She said, you won't find food, she said, but all your other things like supplies and different things like that, she said, you'll find that. Okay, so I'm going to go get off now. Time to get back to my crocheting, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. Oh, I did not come to any of your videos, so I've got to play catch up. So if I don't respond, charge it to my internet, okay? Because my internet went down last night. I don't know if they were doing maintenance or what, but it didn't pop back on until after midnight. And I was trying to upload a video and didn't know what was going on. And then I later found out we were down. So I had to wait. And then after that, I went on to bed because I was tired, because I was up early yesterday and all that good stuff. So sorry about that. I didn't get to you guys' videos yesterday. So I will be playing catch up today. So you may see a response and you may not. If you don't see a response, then I'm just because I'm playing catch up. But don't worry, I'll be watching. So I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.